retired pastor could be charged with criminal vehicular homicide after a deadly wrong-way crash. The victim was a 911 dispatcher on her way to work Saturday night. State Patrol says 30-year-old Jenna Bixby was driving to the Minneapolis 911 center. It was around 8 at night when she was hit by an SUV going the wrong way, going north in the southbound lane of 252 in Brooklyn Park. That driver is Richard Shaka, the retired pastor of a northeast Minneapolis church. Investigators say they believe he had been drinking before the crash. He is in critical condition at North Memorial. Body of a missing pregnant woman has been found in northern Minnesota. 27-year-old Kara Blevins of Akeley was reported missing almost 2 weeks ago. Saturday night, her body was found in a wooded area of Chippewa National Forest. Now, that is in Cass County. Investigators say they're not sure how she died. Ramsey County Medical Examiner's Office is conducting an autopsy. Cass County Sheriff says his department is still investigating.
Senator Tina Smith is drawing attention to a program designed to make sure Minnesotans are able to pay their energy bills. The Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program provides money to fix broken furnaces, too. Senator Smith says President Donald Trump wants to get rid of the program under his proposed federal budget. He's arguing some people are abusing the system. Smith says a little help can go a long way for those who really need it.
We always have to make sure that the money that is being spent is being spent the way it's supposed to be. And that's extremely important. But what we saw here today is what a difference just actually a pretty small amount of money in the grand scheme of things can make to keeping people in their homes.
More than 125,000 families in Minnesota receive help from the program.
Minnesota lawmakers head back to the state capitol tomorrow for the start of the 2018 session. And one of the first items on the agenda may be looking at Minnesota's tax code, how it's impacted by recently passed tax cuts at the federal level. Also on the agenda, tackling opioid abuse, funding millions of dollars in public construction, and fixing the state's troubled new computer system for driver's licenses. Then you have the court battle still looming over the budget after Governor Mark Dayton vetoed the legislature's operating funds. State Supreme Court ruled in the governor's favor in the case, saying the House and Senate had enough money to operate until they reconvene.
President Donald Trump unleashed a tweet storm over the weekend, many in response to Friday's indictment of more than a dozen Russian nationals accused of trying to influence the election. The tweets attacked the FBI, lawmakers, President Obama. None, though, were critical of Russia. Late last night, the president directed another tweet at Oprah Winfrey following her 60 Minutes report. She was following up with 14 Michigan voters, 7 of whom voted for Trump. The president tweeted, "Just watched a very insecure Oprah Winfrey, who at one point I knew very well, interview a panel of people on 60 Minutes. The questions were biased and slanted, the facts incorrect. Hope Oprah runs so she can be exposed and defeated like all of the others." Oprah has not yet responded. When aliens come to Earth in movies, it's usually cause for widespread panic.
How would people really react if signs of alien life were discovered? New study by a psychologist at Arizona State University says people would react fairly positively to the news. Researchers said most of us would be more curious, like these kids in E.T., instead of the hostility and hysteria caused by movies like Independence Day. Allie, if the aliens came down here, would you approach in a friendly manner?
I don't know. E.T. really scared me as a kid, so I think it completely changed my whole outlook on aliens.
You know, I think it's all in the way the aliens approach us. If they come in a friendly manner, if they're looking for maybe a nice conversation.
If they're not trying to take over the world, then yes.
Coneheads from Saturday Night Live, maybe that approach.
But I mean, if they come with their whatever weapons they have, their spaceships dropping down, look, we might have problems.
You two both were freaked out by E.T.
I was so scared by that movie.
E.T.
We are not alone in this.
It scared me. I don't know why.
It's just the friendliest little adorable Ellie.
Nope, stop it.
I didn't like that part. Don't do that.
Come on. Oh, I want some Reese's Pieces just talking about it.
We're looking for your feedback. How would you react if we discover alien life? Would you be curious and welcoming or ready to run for the hills? Did E.T. freak out anyone else as a kid? We're not alone. I know we're not.
No, we are not alone.
Let us know what you think on Facebook.
Oh,
I like Drew Barrymore, though. I do.
Yeah, there you go. Not an alien.
Nope.
But she was in the movie.
Yes.
She was.
All right, good. If Drew Barrymore comes, we're sending you, Allie.
There have been plenty